All right, guys, welcome everybody. This is your DJ MonDo LoKo from TejanoLoKo.com. Radio Music Highlights. We're presenting Tejano Nation right here. We're waiting for Leche to jump on, but without further ado, we're gonna have the amazing, talented, spectacular, phenomenal, incredible, anything you want to say. So welcome to the awesome Miss Magali Delarosa. That's right.
Hey, thank you so much for that awesome intro. How are you?
Great. I'm doing great. So we're waiting for Leche. So if you guys don't know, we're doing the LNL. So Leche represents KLMO. So I don't know where she's at right now. Maybe she's eating donuts or something. So don't forget to join Tuesday night, 6 to 8 p.m. on KLMO. I got throwing that in there. So free advertising. And also want to give the shout out to the Tejano Nation as well, Mr. John Henry and everybody else out there. Okay, so for those who don't know, Miss Magali Delarosa, amazing talented extra. I should just had it pre-recorded, but who is Magali Delarosa?
No, I'm kidding. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Magali Delarosa. I am a Tejano singer. I'm also an actress. I'm a fashion designer. I'm a mother. And I was born and raised in the Rio Grande Valley. And I perform as much as I can all over Texas. And there you go. That's pretty much it.
Wow. Okay, so let's go. I was trying to get the comments, but I can't get the comments. Okay, so Magali, I mean, you got a lot of things going on. I noticed you back when TejanoLoKo station started back at least 7 years ago. And I know you've been singing and doing music way back then.
Yes.
And those I would hope everybody is following you, but you know, I actually got to talk to some different groups. I did talk to Revo Live Band as well. So what is going on with Magali Delarosa now? I mean, because you're just popping out music left and right. Well, let's just stop right there because we got other things to talk about. So,
yes.
music wise, what's going on? What's happening to you?
So music wise, so it's so great that you brought up Revo Band because I was just on the phone today with Chex because we were making our plans for our music video. We did a first collaboration for Party All Night, which is on their new album. So excited. It's a fun cumbia. And so today we were making the final plans for that. We're going to be shooting soon, if not at the end of April and the beginning of May. So that's going to come with all the glam. We're going to have a 2-day video shoot. It's going to be spectacular. So I'm so excited. And then she'll out a single from my album, Mujer Mexicana. It's called No Mas. It's a great little mariachi, little pop, little vibe to it. It's great. And
cool.
The fall, drop an English song. So it's just a lot going on with the music.
Yeah, you know, and Revo Live Band as well. If anybody know Revo Live Band, they're very, very energetic, very party going, and looking at your videos, they're very party going and energetic as well. Once you get those energetic songs, oh my god, and that's why I love you, and I also love Revo Live Band. And I always ask, just because we're doing video, is there going to be a music video? Because I know for me personally, I love music videos, and a lot of videographers are good friends of mine.
Yes.
Music video. Yes.
I put out a song unless I know we're going to put out a great video. Almost all my video to them, and this one with Revo is going to be explosive. It's going to have colors and dancers.
Ooh, so Chex dances? I mean, I don't know. I guess you're right.
Dance. So we're gonna hire dancers to dance with us, like girl dancers. But that's what I like about them. Their energy, their music. And it means a lot to me that I'm from my neck of the woods, that we're from the same place and we're doing this project together.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So okay. So what else are you coming out with? Like how? Where is the end point for you, or you're just gonna keep going until your wheels fall off?
Yeah, it's going. So we are still promoting Mujer Mexicana, which is my latest album, but we are studio. I want to say in about 2 months to start a brand new album, put it out there and also submit it to the Grammys, the Latin Grammys for the following year. Wow. Very energetic. I don't ever like to sit down. Like if I do, it's back up and keep going on like the next thing. I'm very everyone sit down and like I can. So
you know what's the cool thing about you, and I really love is the energy you got. So the dancing, do you it's just this, is that like just something you want to incorporate, or you're just a natural dancer? Because I mean, girl, because you're like, out of all the Tejanas out there, you're probably one of the most performer out there, and awesome. You dance awesome. So is it just a natural thing you love to do, or is it just something that, like, hey, you gotta perform? How did that come about?
I feel like I'm just a natural performer. When I was little, I did take dance classes here and there, but they did me in class enough to learn the basics, and then I wanted to do my own thing. I actually got kicked out of ballet. They told my parents I cannot be here anymore because she's disrupting the class. So I got kicked out of it's a funny story, but I go picking up things, twist on it. I love music. I love to dance. I come from a family of dancers, my straight dancers, my aunts and my uncles, like everybody loves to like cumbia and dance. And so on my videos and performances, and now I'm doing choreography. So, it's nice.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. So are you studying choreography, or how does, or you're like me, you Google it and mimic and TikTok it and boom, we're good?
Usually I'll go to the gym. The gym is like a studio there where you can have all the mirrors and stuff like that. So I'll put on the song that we're gonna pull it out, and I'll just work on the moves. But I'll record everything, and then I'll see what works. And then I'll do the final, and then I'll send it to my dancers. They will learn it, show up to. So it's perfect. It's a perfect little system that I've worked out. But now it's gonna be a little my daughter dancing, and we're gonna hire another little girl dancer. So I'm gonna be teaching the front while the big dancers are in the back. So but visually, it's gonna be good.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. So if anybody out there in the social media world, and I say social media world because there's a few different platforms that it's actually airing off, feel free to ask questions. Hopefully it comes through because I did a little something's a little different. A couple of things are a little different today. I personally love dance. Well, any Tejanos, they love dancing. And you're phenomenal. You are phenomenal. For me, that was like one of the things that really caught my eye, especially what was the Bailando Matamoros. When I saw that video, I was like, I fell in love. Like I literally fell in love, and I was like, wow. And that's when, for me, that was what it was when I started like, I gotta keep my eye on this woman. And sure enough, every year something awesome came out with you, either music video, acting, dance. It's something that's always happening with you. So what album are you on right now for music?
Video album. So the one we're promoting now is Mujer Mexicana, and we've released about Mujer Mexicana, the title song, Muero por tu amor, and Yo you just played. And then the next single will be No Mas, but I did get to hear a preview be on the next album. I can't wait. They're just awesome. They're so awesome. This album that we're doing now. So I'm very excited.
Awesome. So, I did ask you about some of the videos earlier. I think it was a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. So Mujer Mexicana, especially for that, because I think it has more of a, for me, anyways, I see more of a stronger impact because it's directed to Las Mujeres Mexicana, obviously. So what is the story behind that one, behind Mujer Mexicana?
Mujer Mexicana, well, this was very, very important to me. It meant a lot to me. I was in a wonderful place when we were. It was a huge accomplishment to put it out and submit it to the Grammys. But the video, you look at the story, it's about little growing up. So the little girl, she's playing Selena when I was little. Like I did and I was in the mas dress. I don't know if people caught it, but she's playing. And then it evolves into me growing up with music and my own journey. And my dad was a huge influence on my music. So we hired my dad and two little girls, one to play me and one to play my sister. In the beginning, he's seen. That is what my life was when I was little, because he's a musician. So we always had live music in the house. So I wanted to incorporate my dad into that, my sister, like my child's reason I'm doing music. He's the one that produces and writes all my songs. So I thought, what better for my dad than to put it in there? And it came out great. And then it evolves into the chi and all of that. And it just, that was one of my favorite videos that I have.
Wow. When I was watching that video, because I typically ask, what I asked, what videos you kind of want to showcase, because I know what I like, but it's typically if you pick which ones you like is because it means something to you. And when I was watching that one, Mujer Mexicana, I kind of did stop like, hey, that kind of looks like a Selena outfit. That kind of resembles Selena right there. But I was just guessing. I didn't know. Why the whole the Selena outfit look?
So when I was little, and around the time that she passed away, had a teacher that was she took a very strong interest in my singing, and she told me they're going to Selena, they're going to put it on, I believe it was Univision. And I was little. I was like, would you want to sing one or two songs? And so I picked No Make was the easier one for me to do when I was that age. And so the dress that I wore for the No Make the Masters, my mom made it. She cut down a gown that she had, and she made me the cute video. I hope somebody out there has it somewhere, because it's very cute, and I'm singing.
Aww.
So I thought that was kind of like the beginning of coming out of my shell and performing. That people wanted me to keep doing it. Actually, yeah. Becky Mesa, who played her as a little girl on that same tribute program with me, we all did it together. So it's really cool.
I'm gonna look for it now. I mean, it's so funny because every time I talk to you, you're always talking about something new or some interesting story. You have a lot of stories, so let me write that down because I want to look for it now. Selena outfit.
And she was such a sweetheart, by the way. I loved doing those performances. She was just like the best. She was the perfect Selena too in the movie. It was awesome.
So your dad, okay, so I know we're so getting off topic now. Okay, so your dad, was he grown up into the music era, or was he just learn, or did you guys evolve together? What specifically in the music industry does he play part of? Or okay, go ahead. I'm just excited.
So my dad was self-taught. He had an older brother who also was self-taught, and my dad just always really loved music. Growing up, you know, he was with a mother at the time. She was raising all her kids, and it actually became a tribute to the family when him and my uncle would play. They would give it to my grandmother, and she would use it to sustain their lifestyle and help her. Times were tough back then. They were poor, and so as my dad got older and started booking gigs, and he knew that he had something there, and it just kept older. He became part of Grupo Fuego. They had a couple of hits, and it didn't last very long, but it was launched on my dad, and it made a big impact on me. You know, we grew up seeing my dad, seeing him on the cover. He wasn't the lead singer, but he was one of the lead guys, and it was just, we didn't know what that meant until we got older, and then we were like, oh my gosh, you know, my dad, our rock star. He still is my rock star. He's a great writer. He's through my musical journey, my dad has been able to keep it going. You know, each other's energy. It's great.
Wow.
He's the and then of course he's my dad. So we have, of course, sometimes we do argue in the studio, but we don't show that. We don't show that on camera. He told me, he's like, next album we need to have a behind the scenes on like of us arguing, and he's like, yeah. No.
Oh man. That's so cool. That's so awesome.
He's hilarious. So
that's so awesome. That's so awesome that you have the father daughter energy, and that's funny. You know, because there is a lot of well, like you said, not on camera, but there is like a lot of backstory that people just don't know. And then you show what you want to show.
You know, especially when most of the time the production team, they're all men, and then it's the woman, and I'm opinionated and they're opinionated, and it's like without being completely rude, you know, this is what I want. You have to stay firm. It's color.
Yeah. And that's exactly why I love you too. So if anybody knows, I really love a lot of the strong Tejana women, because you ladies are representing. Shoot,
Yeah.
nowadays you ladies are representing. Like you guys are rolling deep. You got you and Christy Lux and Betty Baraja, Jenny
Yes.
B, Patsy Store is still going strong. Shelly Lattes is still going. I mean, you got a lot of phenomenal women out there, and I love it. I love it.
They're all beautiful and they're also sweet. I've met all of these people and they're just so sweet. They're very humble. They're very talented. So if you girls are watching, keep going and good luck because you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so Mr. TDK, everybody knows TDK here. He says saludos. It was a pleasure meeting you at the Tejano Mundial. I love your music videos. I love it too. I love all of them. And Mr. Everybody knows Mr. Rick Balderrama out there. Hola, Rick.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
So, and I do always invite everybody, if they have a question, feel free within parameters. Feel free to ask. So if you have a question for Magali, this is your time to kind of have your connection or your bridge over to asking a question. Okay, let's go to Mujer por tu Amor. Is that the one from Tejano Mundial as well?
Yes, that's the one. I'm so excited.
Okay, I thought I recognized it because I remember doing an interview and I remember the name. Like, hey, I think that's the one. So Mujer por tu Amor. So first of all, congratulations on the Tejano Mundial Award.
Thank you. No, it was super exciting. I did the same story I tell everybody when they ask me. They're like, so what was it like? And I don't know what. I'm like, I think I was looking at name, and then I couldn't believe it. It was so weird. It was like such a weird. I felt like I floated on it. Believe it. I prepared. Absolutely loved your speech. It was so awesome, and I'm thinking like, I just, I said what came. I was so grateful. It was an incredible accomplishment. About it. Very grateful for the opportunity and that they chose me for the awards.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful awards as well. So if anybody didn't, if you guys didn't go to the Tejano Mundial this past February, it was phenomenal. It was beautiful. Thank you, both Frank and Evelyn Chapa, both Chapas out there. It was beautiful, and the whole crew as well. Everybody did a phenomenal job. It was such a beautiful put together. But yes, so when I heard your name, I was like, hey, wait a minute, I know that woman. So yeah, so congratulations. It is a beautiful song. Did you even think it was gonna even happen, or what was that story behind that song?
I feel like throughout my history with maybe even outside of Tejano, like I'll get nominated, I'll be like, oh, okay, she's in the nomination, and win anything. I never won anything before. Never a contest, never first anything. This was the first one, and so I didn't expect it. It was really cool, and I really pushed hard for this song. I had actually wanted to do it before Mujer Mexicana, and it just didn't fit on the other album. They're like, no, there's too many ballads, and I'm like, but I love it. And so then it carried on into the next album, and I want to do it in this key, super high. I wanted to go higher, like vocally on that song, and it really off because the video overnight went to we won the award for it. I was able to the South Texas Film Festival, top 5, but I didn't win. But still, like I felt like it gained a lot of traction in that song, and yay! It was a good choice.
Yes, let me see if I could pull that up because I know that was one of the ones. I actually have a lot of your songs here, so that's why it's kind of taking a little time because I have a lot of your songs here. Let me see. What do I hope you're not hearing the ding.
Okay. We are, but that's all right.
Oh, I have it right here. Okay, I got it. Okay, so we're gonna play this pretty soon. We're gonna play this song pretty soon. So the outfit, I'm always intrigued about your outfits. I love your outfits. So if anybody like if people follow you and your music videos, you always play the part, I guess you could say. You go that extra mile, that extra extent to play the part. Especially you have that and I don't know what you call it. It was like the headgear
Crown
or the
piece.
yes. So why the part? Why the extra mile? Is it just a fashion thing, or is it that just your preference, or what's the whole
I just
the whole thing about it?
very like I've been obsessed with fashion. My mother was a seamstress and a professional tailor. My other grandma was this white who dressed so crazy. I just like I had a lot of exposure to art and things like that. After high school, went and I got a degree in fashion actually. So my portfolio was in can make those headpieces and I can do all those things. And I just love out and colorful, as crazy as can be. So that's why it's dramatic all the time. I love sparkle, and I actually have I have one of my hats here.
Ooh, wow!
Show it. Yeah, and then this one is the one I wore for the first boy hat. So I just anything that I love to work with my anything I can get my hands on and mold and make and do all of that. I love it.
Cool. Okay, that explains a lot now. Now that you said you got a degree for fashion, that explains a lot. So let me jump over to this video, and then I don't know, maybe we could jump into fashion unless you still want to talk about music. So it's gonna be the
I'd love to talk about the fashion because I have an announcement to make on here, and but I want to do it here and now with you.
Now?
I'm gonna play the video or the song, right?
Yes, I'm gonna play the song right now. Here we go. Do you want to introduce the song?
Yes, for everybody, for your listening pleasure, Magali Delarosa.
Ni nunca lo esperabas, pero en cosas del amor no se manda. Sé que fue el destino quien te puso en mi camino. Desde que te conocí supe que eras para mí. Todo y tiemblo cuando
something.
This is brought to you by, I had to do this part. This is brought to you by Tejano Nation, right? And TejanoLoKo.com radio. It's the advertisement part. And don't forget to tune in Tuesday nights at 6 to 8 p.m. with Leche, where she just texted me. So hopefully she jumps on. What que más? And don't forget, Leche and I will be at the Memorial Bash in Victoria, Texas. So feel free to go to, yes, it's exciting. Go to the Memorial Bash. Huh?
That's a great show.
Oh yeah, Frank Salazar, they put it on. They always put on an amazing show. They're like top shelf right there. That's all I'm gonna say. They're top shelf.
Definitely.
Okay, so that was one of your songs right there, and I loved it. You know what I've always noticed when you sing, you have this flowing transition on how you sing, and it's so cool because well, I'm not gonna say no names, but in my past, I've had previous exes that were singers, two, three of them, in different areas, I guess you say. But singing wise, you have this really great transition. As a lot of other singers, they sing and they have boom, great highs or great vocals or lows, but you got this great transition when you go to the highs, to the lows, and it's just so beautiful. I don't know, it's just so beautiful.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Okay, so fashion. Okay, first of all, do you have anything to say on fashion, or do you want to wait till later?
No, I want to say it right now because I'm so excited. So
okay,
a few months ago when we did the video, the very first one that you rented out a place that's owned by Yvette Aviles from Backdoor Modern Vintage, and she's a curator, she's an artist, she's a fashion designer, she's all these like from Weslaco, Texas, and she's like, I just love your music, I love your everything, and so she offered to do a fashion show, curate a whole show for me using my pieces.
Wow.
Models and stuff like that. Of course I said yes.
Wow.
So on doing a full-blown Delarosa fashion show.
Wow.
So, I'm excited. Like true.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm super thrilled.
Let me see.
Super thrilled.
That's exciting. Let me see if I can find some clap. I haven't downloaded the clapping noise, and I promise. I promised Che I was gonna download it. Hold on, free clapping sound. I promised her I was gonna download it, but I didn't download it. That way, when something like, okay, here we go. Let me see. Yes, guys, I know it's a little tacky. Okay, so that's exciting. So that's so cool. So is it all your fashion, all your designs?
Mm-hmm.
That's
it's
so
gonna
awesome.
Be all my we are gonna pull looks from some of the previous performances and music. Probably gonna do 5 new signature pieces, just so we can have a little new. And what say, like, I'm super excited. I went on. She produces. It was like a podcast, and she had me bring some of my pieces. Like, which ones are we gonna pick, and which ones are we gonna use? So we need to come up with like. I have a lot of costumes. I have like 4 closets filled with clothes. Like, so I'm very excited. This is a blessing to me. It's the first time anybody's come to me and told me something like that, offered me something like that, and I'm excited. All the models in my clothes walking down the runway. It's gonna be great. So,
wow, that's so cool. That's unbelievable. I don't know. For me, I'm not into fashion, but I could just imagine. That's just awesome. Okay, so what pieces, or at least can you describe, or is it a secret to this?
not a secret.
Oh, So what is like one of your? Are you choosing what to showcase, or they're choosing?
I think we're both gonna choose together what's gonna fit best. Ways we can go, because I've done looks where I have like short hair and I have cowboy hats, and so I think we're gonna have to find something kind of in the middle. But I do want to be inspired by my music as well, and I'm seeing like a lot of rock and roll roses, kind of like a funky, like I don't know, like a rock and roll Tejano kind of vibe. That's just
Yeah.
I want lipstick and glitter on the face, and maybe we'll have a couple of male. I do band wears, like some of those are really really cool, so that they can walk the
Yeah.
runway.
Wow, that's awesome. So where's it gonna take place?
This is gonna studio in West LoKo, Texas. We are trying to plan it for May, and sometime in the summer, but we are gonna give people plenty of time to purchase tickets to the show. You should come. You should come to the show.
Oh, am I going to be a model? Wait,
Yeah.
listen. Maybe
That'd be so.
I'll be dancer. What man? West LoKo. I think I know where West LoKo is. It's kind of up north above San Antonio, right? Between, is it Dallas and Austin?
Oh,
or
it's like it's where I'm from. It's like all the way down.
I went the other way.
You went the other way, but it's the other way. So it's
Oh wow!
down here. It's gonna be the real great. Excited about that, and to do it in my home. Maybe if this one is successful, when it is successful, maybe we can move the show to San Antonio, or we can do it in different places. That could be cool.
That would be awesome. Then I'm like, I'm there. Yes. Yeah. If you have it, like when you get the date and all that, let me know, or give me a flyer. That way I could at least push it out or mention it. Let's see. Felipe Liao, also an awesome videographer, says, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. It says RBG between McAllen and Harlan. You can tell I didn't know. I tried to sound cool, but it was so off.
So since he knows
well, that means you're invited. Hey, Felipe, you better. He is a videographer. He does amazing videography.
Awesome. Very cool. I'll have to check.
Yeah, if you ever need an awesome videographer, he is amazing. He did those Homeboys' videographies, the last couple, and he's doing Enserio's videography. Yeah, he's amazing. FYI. Just had to throw it out there. So what particular is your degree in fashion? Is it straight fashion? Is it like marketing? Is it design? What is it specific?
Yeah, it's just fashion design, fashion design. But truth be told, I always wanted to go back and get a higher. Technically, I still can, but I think maybe when the schedule slows down, that's something to consider.
Yeah. Where did you go to school at?
I went to school in California, an art college called Brooks College. It was in Long Beach.
Okay.
So I lived out there for about 10 years. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember. I remember because when you first started coming out, you were in LA area. Yes. Okay. It's coming back now. It's kind of coming back. Yes. I'm sorry to remember this. And then lots of love to your from your friend Selena.
I love you. Mwah. Kisses and hugs. Lots of love.
Yes, no, you're amazing. I'm big. I'm always been a big fan. Like I said, it's always been because you're not just music, but you're also fashion, artistic. You're entertaining. you're singing, you're a lot of things and rolled up into one. You're like a, I always reference food. So you're like a hamburger, hot dog, taco, all together, all in one, and it's great. It's phenomenal. So
Thank you.
yes. Um. So do you get to pick who's going to be in your fashion show?
I don't get to pick, but I did go to one of she did recently, and it was incredible. So I trust her judgment. I trust her that she wants to collaborate with me on. She's very, very smart. She's very successful. And I just think it's very sweet that she wants to do this together. It's great.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm excited for you. So excited for you. So what pieces do you kind of have, or have you decided yet, or what are you thinking?
Well, I feel like I said before, I'm getting like this rock and roll kind of roses, kind of bright colors against black. And I do have some of those pieces. I have 2 videos. It's like a rose print. And then recently I made some really beautiful crystals, and they're in the same print. And so I'm kind of finding my little theme. Denim jacket, some tulle skirts, maybe some boosting, and then maybe we will throw in some of the cowboy hats.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. So
we do have to have like that one insane signature gown scratch. So we'll see how that turns out.
yeah, you definitely have to represent at least somehow the Tejano, something in there. Yes.
Well, she wanted to sing as like the models are like walking down, but I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna be distracting, all noisy and stuff. I'm like I want them to see the models. So I'm thinking my music, but we'll use her models, and maybe I'll just come out in the end, and maybe do that. We'll see how we're gonna work it all out. But I'm just super excited. It gives me something to fashion, and it's something I feel like I've been working towards it for a long time. Someone's recognized that, and it's really great. I'm so excited. That's all I can say is that I'm super excited.
I'm excited for you. I can see it in you. It's like, here's your platter, and like, whoa, okay, let's do this. That's awesome. So when you said dark background and roses, I was looking at your background right there.
This is my wall. So like my home has just colorful everything. It's very Mexican. It's very colorful. My pillows, like everything. I have my mariachi hats from my music on the wall. I just love the vibe, and no one can tell me otherwise. I don't know but I love it. I have to have. There's no color. I'm going crazy. I like flower. More is more. That's my thing. More is more. So.
Hey, you're gonna go. Yeah, you go big or you go home. That's the Texas thing. If you go big, you go home.
Exactly.
That's how. And Felipe did bring out a great point. Because I've noticed it as well. He said your music videos are amazing with a lot of fashions and set. Mad props for putting it in extra effort, and he does notice it. And and I noticed that as well. So I guess the first thing would be, do you put the fashion into the music sets?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do. Very with my band. We had a show in Houston, and we went to go eat dinner after. And I'm like, okay, guys, so this for the next video, and these are what the jackets are going to look like, and it's going to be colorful and cha-cha and like vibe of what I want in my mind. So now we just have to get it together with an assistant designer for the first time. Yay!
Yes.
My friend's daughter help me with my band jackets, and I'm going to have dancers, and they're going to have little cha-cha out. It's a lot of work, really. When they say blood, sweat, and tears, sometimes I am so tired. I'm like, I'm tired. But then when we see the final, it was. It's important. I love, like the music video is, and I think that every artist should feel that way. Like, put the extra money, do it, because it's something that's gonna live forever. It's gonna be out there forever. Yeah, she's like, make sure that you pick the right outfit, or you're gonna look good in the out there. It's out there, and I always listen to her advice. So
yeah,
she's right.
Yeah, it's cool that you say that, because like because being in like in the industry of the radio side, you kind of see a lot, and you kind of get a little closer to different artists, and I do notice that when there's the little extra effort, or the little extra mile, and like, for example, for you, just like Felipe said, you put that extra, the little into it, with the designs, the colors, the outfit, or it matches the setting. You actually do a whole setting instead of just, it's so cool, because like for me, aside from the music, the fashion itself kind of sets really a bigger picture of the whole story. It sets everything together, and for me, it's just a pleasant thing to see, because exactly like you said, it's going to be there forever, and I personally love it. I love your style. I think almost all your music videos has this awesome fashion, and it's funny because like a lot of times videographers like, no, you got to do this, but you're like, let's do this. Let's get it together.
I have a videographer, Sia, from First Class Cinema, and so we've had this working relationship for a while. So he already knows who I am. He already knows with these insane ideas, and somehow, let me tell you, we've done some out of the box things that in my videos we filled up a whole bathtub, a kiddie pool. It was a kiddie pool full of water, threw flowers in there, and I got in the water, and he's filming me from the top. So it was the most ridiculous thing. If you see the way we put it together, but I'm like, yes, it worked.
What video is that one? I might have it.
A song that I did 2 years ago called "Tell Me" with a rapper named Corpse Side. The truth is for you. It's like an English kind of R.
And then Selena says that she's privileged to have one of your pieces. That would be a privilege too. And speaking of Christy Lux, that's another woman that goes all out in her video. I don't know if you've seen some of her videos, but dang, like, she goes all out.
She's so stunning. I love her pictures, her videos, her music. She's just beautiful. Is she listening to me? Hi. She says hi.
Yeah.
Hi. You are stunning, and she's killing it. She's doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
Beautiful job.
And I remember talking to her, and she says exactly what you said. Top of the line, all the way. Top of the line.
Yes.
Attention to detail goes a long way. Just makeup alone is a lot of work. Yes. And you always look fabulous, girl. I'm just gonna tell you right now, you always look. Actually, when you're coming online, you're it kind of made me. It didn't make me laugh, but it was kind of like, am I gonna be on video? Yes. Okay, I get it. You're dressed up, and then like, yes, because you got this.
Like, you never know if they're gonna change it on you, so I always have to. Because one time I got all glammed, and I had my rollers in my hair, and I was ready, and they're like, I'm like, oh, okay, all dumb. I had makeup on, and then, oh yeah, no, it's good.
Like,
right? We always have to be like, ready to go. So it's crazy.
Like, can you put my picture up at least?
And my makeup's so good. I'm like, okay.
And then by any luck, it's gonna be an old picture from back in the day. So they're gonna need that. Oh man.
they'll take the old pictures from back in the day when they weren't that great and use it so bad.
Oh yes,
And
five megapixels.
Speaking of you off, when I started in the business back in the day, I was doing like auditions and things in LA for school, and I was doing auditions and things like that. I remember this one guy, he came up, so I'm like, okay, I guess. And he's like, you are so great in person. And he's like, but your pictures are terrible. I'm like, now looking back, I'm like, how embarrassing. I went to like all these auditions with these terrible when I finally found a photographer that I loved working with, that's it. He knows my angles, he knows what I like. He also knows I'm crazy too. So he gets it. He's like, oh, figure it out. And we always get the shot. So it's great.
Oh my god.
Pictures are important.
Yeah, it must be amazing. I'm just thinking it must be amazing just to be able to work with you on like a video or a photography or something, because you sound so that was me? No, that's probably Christy. What? No, it must be an amazing experience because when I do see you or which is rare, which was rare, but you're always so energetic and so, I don't know, bubbly. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a pleasant thing to see. Always smiling, always happy, and and your smile, probably one of a few, is just an amazing smile. You have the most amazing smile.
So much.
Okay, so you want to put what song do you want to go to? Is it like a Mujer Mexicana, or is there anything else you want to talk about fashion?
I mean, I think that's about it. The bubbly personality and all that. I just want to say that I love what I do and I love my comments. She's so great. Tejano Mundial. And she's so awesome. We're gonna work
amazing.
Together.
What? Oh my gosh! Ooh.
I think we
Easter egg
dynamic together on stage. Her.
Oh yeah.
Me singing it. I think it would be a great fit. So
yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, she definitely has that out there bubbly. Yeah, no, I love Machi as well. She's amazing. She's amazing, and she's very, very talented.
Yes.
Extremely talented.
And very.
So if you guys don't know, that is back in the day, the leader La Conquista. So she's amazing. Anyways, okay, so so let's go forward. So what song do you want to put? Mujer Mexicana or Quiero que Vuelves?
Mujer Mexicana would be good. That'd be a good one.
Yes, because we were just talking about that. So you want to introduce it so I could give me time to find it?
Download it? No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So watching and listening. First of all, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you. And let's see. Hold on. Humble. Love everything about Magali. I love you too. Mwah. Kisses. Next video is gonna be Mujer Mexicana.
Awesome. Okay. And yes, guys, this was the one you're talking about, the whole outfit of Selena outfit and your dad and everything.
It's very beginning, the little outfit, but it's cute. She looks.
Oh, the cutest.
Que me voy
That is right, guys. Don't forget, do tune in and follow, subscribe, like the Tejano Nation out there. I want to also say saludos to, don't forget to go to the Pica Pica Plaza with Brenda Martinez and get your sweet accessories out there. Um, and also to Miss Christy Lux's sister out there, Zay has a podcast in the Laredo, Texas. So if you're an artist that wants to be on there on La Cuevas the Chisme, it has nothing to do with anything, but it has everything to do with chismes out there. So Laredo, Texas. So if you want to be on the podcast, it's just a you're just gonna have a good time. Put it that way.
So much fun.
And don't forget to go to the chair Tuesday nights, 6 to 9 p.m. Texas time. And I did just get a text from Che. She says she's a little sick right now. I don't want to go into details, but she's a little sick. So yes, and so tonight we got a lot of awesome people in the house. We have TDK in the house, Felipe Leao, a videographer. We had Rick Balderrama, an amazing artist. We have Lucy Lopez out there, TTLL. So she also does a lot of promotions out there. A phenomenal woman. Amazing Christy Lux, obviously. She's amazing. And also La Machi, well, that's another a superstar out there. And Selena and everybody else. I did see Darlene earlier, Darlene De Anda. So saludos. I want to give saludos and her husband out there. So yes, anything else you want to talk about fashion before we jump to our next, I guess, topic?
That's just about it. If you check out more of my fashion stuff, obviously you can see my music videos, or you can go to Magali Delarosa, and there's a link to purchase some of the items. And we do have merchandise, we do have t-shirts and things like that. So if you guys are interested, MagaliDelarosa.com.
Let me see, Magali. I'm gonna Google it right now. I know I should have it. I'm just double checking because for some reason, people say go to this website and then it's down. Yeah. So I'm just checking just to verify it is up.
Is it up?
And right away a lot of beautiful pictures comes up.
Hey, it's up. You scared me. I'm like, wait, that is a possibility.
No, yes, no, it is up. I just checked it right now. Let me put it in this ticker right here. Save, and then there you guys go. Magali, yes, MagaliDelarosa.com. Exactly what you said.
Yes.
So there you go. That's how you get a contact. That's how you follow her. All the great stuff. Okay, so our next amazing topic, because you're just talented out here. Oh, and saludos to DJ X-Ray out there. También. TejanoLive.com. Hey, you have to go on his show. You have to go on DJ X-Ray's show.
I would love to.
Yes, I think he's doing Monday nights. So X-Ray, there you go, bro. Okay, so acting. Because we touched on the music, we touched on the fashion, and I know there's a lot about music, and there's a lot about fashion, and I know you have a lot about acting because, first of all, that itself, and I was just talking to the chair about it, and too bad she's not on here because she is a big fan of yours, and the big fan. The big reason is because we got into subject as Eva Longoria because Tejana, big screen, television. Talked a little bit about Patsy because she's also been televised. Yes. So, and it's for you to be in acting and on the big screen and I guess television and to be televised, that is kind of rare in the Tejano scene. Yeah. And it I don't know, for me, and I know for Leche, that's something big, because they always show the American culture. They show the African culture. They show the Mexican culture. They show all the other cultures, but very rarely do they show the Tejano culture. Or even at
Yes.
that, like if you go into Washington, if you're not Tejano, people don't know what Tejano is.
Yes.
In California as well, you go to places, if you're not Tejano, they don't know what it is. In Arizona, apparently, you know, some people do know what it is, some people don't, because there actually is specific clubs for it. But if you go into Texas, everybody knows what Tejano is. So
Yeah.
for you to go into the broadcasting world as a Tejana, representing Tejana, especially a woman of Tejana. Wait a minute, I just realized Eva, you, Patsy, and soon to be Shelly are Tejana women.
I saw that. That is so cool. That's incredible.
Yes.
That's amazing. If she's watching or if she sees this later, congratulations. I love you. So well deserved.
Yes. And so that was like one of the topics that Che and I was talking about. I think it was like a couple of days ago. And I know she's a big fan of yours because she was just saying, you know, just you're just a big trailblazer, very talented, and to go into represent into the television broadcasting era, it's just a big accomplishment in itself. It's like a whole new avenue. So I guess, how did you even get into the acting?
Well, I did a lot of theater acting in high school. I did like a lot of competitive theater. It wasn't great when I started. I was kind of quiet and kind of awkward, but I had really good teachers. I was getting all the lead roles, so that was great.
Oh.
And then I took a break from that, and then I wanted to do music. So finishing school and doing music, those were like on time. It wasn't until 2018, I think even before 2018, that they were casting for a movie in the Valley, and I'm like, I'm an audition. And so I did, and I got the lead role.
Wow.
And that's because they had it in the film festival circuit. But
Yeah.
I saw myself on screen. This is something I can do. I feel like there's something here. So I kept pursuing it, signing with an agency in Austin, Texas. So they send me out for commercial work and for print, the modeling side. But I've just been getting my own, like film things on my own. There's a lot of talent here in the Valley. They're shooting a lot of movies here, of which made it to Prime, or it's going to come out on Prime soon. A project for HBO, I mean on Hulu.
Oh.
Another that'll be on Tubi. So they're not, some of them are not huge to small roles, but I don't care. You put me in there and I'm going to stand, and I want to try to get as much experience and be in as many projects as I can. I am, because I want to make sure I say it right. In the summer, I am going to be shooting a movie where I do have a lead part, Journey of the Underworld, and it is going to be here in the Valley. I just did a small part on Treacherous Board film that's going to be very impactful, that they're filming also here in the RGB, and in a short film called, so that is going to be in that, they're going to compete with festivals, the last one I just did. So and it's nice. I've gotten to play a lot of different, a mom who's on the run, a waitress,
wow,
just like a teacher. I've gotten to play like all these different cool roles. So I'm directors that have put me in their films. Thank you so much for believing in me. You guys have been incredible, and I love being on set. It's so much fun. It's a lot of hard work, but I love it. And I did a declaration a few years ago. I'm like, I'm gonna dip my toes into the acting thing, and I want to be successful at it. And now it's starting to get better and better. Say that if you want to do something, say it out loud. Come up with the plan and do it. Don't wait, and don't. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah. So, yeah. You know, and I always say 90% of success is believing in yourself. I just want to throw that in there. So what acting wise? Okay, I've never done acting. I don't even know nothing about acting. But I could only imagine just because of the movies or seen movies. What are like some of the acting exercises you've done, or is there like I mean I could be wrong. Is there like exercises or are there certain things that you practice? I mean I don't know.
I should do exercise.
I'm,
I don't like to hold on a script. I will always show up to set and I'll know all the words. And I think that the music has helped me do that because it's like for the acting thing, I do the same thing. And I think that that's my practice. Like I'm at home, words out, and then on they'll just have me do it a couple of different times. No one's ever told me you're right. They're very nice about directing you in the way they want to see you do it. So I do practice at home and I try to completely be off script because nothing is more frustrating than when you're on set a really long time and like you're holding up the crew means, you know, money, time. Let's go. Like you have to be ready. If I was a director, like, why don't you know you're like, I'd get mad. I'd get like, no. I'm just kidding.
Do they directors have fedoras? I mean, I don't know. I just see like, you know, Animaniacs or something. Do they have fedoras? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's different. Most of the directors I've worked with, they're just in black t-shirt, black jeans. They're very chill, and that's the people I've worked with. They're very cool and casual. So.
Wow. Well, what was how was your first acting experience like? What was it like a total bomb, or were you nervous? How was it? How was it like? I've never done acting. I've only heard of it, but I'm just like, it's just interesting. It's just interesting.
It is interesting. So my first, like I said, the first movie that I did back in 2008, it was a great role. I had a great experience because the person was a mother of like a daughter, and she had like this, you know, love story, and so there was like a lot I could draw from. So it didn't feel like much of a stretch. I was a completely different person. I felt like I was kind of just like playing myself in a way. So it was a very nice introduction into the film world. But then this last thing that I shot, I had to be covered with dirt, and I had to have my hair in a ponytail, and I had to like have a weapon, and it was different from the very first role that I did, and that was great too. I played a mom, but I played like a mom taking care of her kids, and it's a very cool part. So it's stated and very interesting, and I hope that I get to keep doing it for many years to come. I sit to 4 projects every week, and sometimes you get the call back and sometimes you don't, but that call back, I'm very grateful.
Yeah. Felipe asked, and I'm just interested because I've only heard about acting, which is kind of a cool little. I mean, I would be interested. I don't think I would be a great actor, but I would be interested in even seeing how it is done. He asked. So he asked, would she ever play a villain on Netflix or like a Griselda or something? That would, props to Sophia out there. Oh, she's amazing. So would you ever play like a villain?
Yes, absolutely. I actually did part of the movie. I did a skit. You guys can go see it on my Facebook. This skit where she's like talking to everybody. I forgot what she says, but I like outfit, did my hair kind of she had it, and I had like a drink in my hand, and I'm like, doing the part. Love to play a villain. I think I would play a villain very well. I think it'd be great.
Yeah. So what would be your ideal role for acting? Like, is there an ideal setting? Do you like good people, bad people, love, angry? I mean, I don't know.
I would love to play I would love to play a character from it. I would love to play somebody from the 50s or the 60s because of I would love to play a part like they did in La Bamba from the past.
Oh yeah.
Music and something like that. I mean, that would be just, and I met him
Yeah.
at the film festival.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He was the first person I darted to. I didn't see anybody else there. And because La Bamba growing up was like my favorite. So this was like incredible to me. And he was so sweet. And we took a picture with him. And I was just like, when I get to it, I'm going to like print out the picture and because it was an incredible moment. And I would love to play something like that. Something music back in the day. A period piece. I always loved The Notebook. You know, Rachel McAdams. Imagine doing something like that, but with a Latino twist on it. Could be us.
That's so cool.
That would be my dream.
So what's coming up? Because you talked about Amazon Prime, and that's kind of big because right now Amazon Prime is making its trend in, and it's being really pushed. At least I can't even say it. Yes, it's making a trend in right now.
Yes.
So what's coming up with you? What's the Amazon Prime thing?
In January, we did the film premiere for this movie called Find Me. It's a crime movie. I have about 4 lines in the movie, but when I came out, my dad came to the event, to the premiere.
Oh, cool.
So big screen. It was so exciting. Everybody in the film, you never know what you're going to see. You only go to set and you do your part, what everyone else is doing. So I finally got to see the whole movie together. And let me tell you, it's so good. And I'm not just saying that because I came out in it. I'm saying that because all the it was so great. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. I love it. We don't have a resume soon, and I'm so excited. And also, Mujer Mexicana made it into the movie. They used it. So,
oh wow,
that was a surprise. My dad was like, in the room. He was so excited because he wrote it. So when it came out, background, he like so excited, just so excited. I was so excited.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's like a double whammy. The movie and the music video, and then your dad as well. Oh, you got to submit that to the TMAs or something because like you. Oh yeah, that's amazing.
For the Tejano Music Awards this coming year. So yay!
Ooh, I plan on going. I'm just FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So every time you go to like acting set, am I saying right? I don't know. Acting set to audition. How many auditions have you done?
Oh man, I've done so many. So now it's kind of different. I feel like in-person auditions, and I think COVID changed a lot of that. Now or whatever the COVID, but I think it changed the dynamic of how people do things. They're like, oh, they live audition, and it's kind of a lot like this. Like, so for example, today I had to submit for do what they say. You take the pictures, you turn this way, then you say the lines to the camera and send it.
Oh wow.
Ooh, I send about 5 auditions a week like that, and announcements in different like cinema groups on Facebook. That's how I booked the last job with Morals. They had put out an announcement and they asked for a self-tape. So I did that and I got the part. It's a lot of self-taping. And then now that you're in the community, once you start like it's kind of easy. You kind of get referred by other people. Like, oh, Magali can do it, or maybe her daughter can do it. My daughter's going to come out in a movie with me in the summer. So it's also by elation that also kind of gets people to notice you. So it's pretty great. Today it was like a 2-hour long audition. I was like, but like the commercial because it would be nice.
That's crazy. I I mean, I don't even know nothing about acting, but I'm just like I said, I see what's in the movies. I'm kind of curious on how, like you said, like what happens, how do you go, the audition. What do you do to prep yourself for the audition?
Well, I always make sure that I pick the color that's going to stand out, like blue or gray colors. Some stuff that doesn't have logos. Of course, I try to take there because really, essentially, that's what you're selling as an artist in commercials for photos and stuff. Obsessive, like moisturizer, water drinker. I don't drink alcohol. Like I keep my face and body prepared. And then, like I said, I have to be off schools. I'll cram and cram and cram until I don't have to look at the paper because I think that's very distracting. It's definitely a lot of work, but it has paid off. I have booked some commercials in Austin, right? It's very distracting. So I have booked some commercials like in Houston and in Austin. It's pretty cool, and it's fun because a lot of the time they'll have people do your hair and makeup, which is I do it myself. So when you get there, you feel like a little princess because they're just like they're so nice. That part of it's so fun. Like you get pampered and it's nice. And plus, so it's cool.
I think every woman likes that. Every woman likes the little.
Yeah. I did a really small part in one film about I was literally I had to walk from one place to the other, carry a tray. I had like that. They had somebody do my hair, and I was sitting in the chair. I'm like, this is so fabulous. I walk from here to here, get paid for my in a movie. So it's very. I love it.
Oh. So Mario Redon, Boys of Cumbia, right? I think that's what it is. A villain in a sci-fi movie would be awesome. You know, that would be my forte. I'm kind of nerdy like that. Yeah.
Very different. I would love to play you know, whatever for me to play. I don't know about like doing inappropriate things. I don't want to get on that subject, but like, you know, I want to keep it clean, you know,
yeah.
family. So
yeah. So what are some of the say films or acting or commercials that you've been in? You said Find Me is one of them.
Find Me is when I did a scary movie too. That has not in production, and it is called it was a scary movie. It was a horror film actually. We'll get back to that I did. And then the very, very first one I did was Fist of Justice. That was, and if you guys are interested, I have a link that will take you to clips of that movie. So, and then I'm going to be doing John Bear Journey to the Underworld in the summer. A project that I'm going to do, and I can't talk about that one because they told me I can't. Not yet. I believe it's going to be coming up. So I'm excited for that. So I think all the network, a Halloween movie, which is obviously I think going to come out in Halloween, and I'm so because it's a part 2 of a film that they had already done, and they were auditioning. I got called back, and then they're like, they picked somebody else, and I was I'm not so bummed.
Wow.
But then the director called me, and he's like, "We're gonna write a movie," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I was so I don't get killed or anything like that, but I'm like walking post as a teacher. But it is a scary film. I'm very excited to see the final now. So it's just like a lot of things going on with the movie stuff, and I feel like we planted this maybe 3 or 4 months, and we're going to see everything bloom in the fall for all the
yeah
projects.
Well, I love scary movies. I'm a scary movie kind of guy, so I need to watch that. When it comes out, I need to watch that. I love scary movies.
It was a dream come true to be in one too. So cool.
Okay, so was the last song you sent over was Quiero que vuelves, right?
Yeah, Quiero que vuelvas, and then we did like a little throwback in a diner. I play like a waitress, and I'll come out in that video. He is a 2-time world champion boxer. Exciting. He's just the sweetest. Oh, an actor. He came out the one where I played detective. He's in that movie as well, and he was just so great. I keep telling everyone he came out prettier than I did in the video.
I was noticing that. I was like, this dude looks good. Man. Wow. He looks in shape. He's nice and, you know, like, wow. I was a little jealous, right? I was like, wow. So, yes, so when we play this guy, he's a boxer. That's it. and
sweet. And everybody just loves him. He's such a sweetheart, and he agreed to come on the project with me, and he was great.
Awesome. So here we go, guys. Here is the music video, and I really love this one because that's actually the one I was the song I was advertising onto your flyer, and I love that one.
Thank you.
So here we go, guys.
Ya tengo tiempo que busco
Yes, that's right. I noticed the little hair thing right there. Like, dang, girl.
I
Okay.
haven't seen that video in a while. It was like little things on the video. I'm like,
Yeah. Or the heart in the hair right here. I noticed that. I was like, well, okay. All right.
so
Actually, DJ X-Ray said I would love to have Magali on my show. So he does Monday
awesome.
nights, I think at 8 p.m. TejanoLive.com. And shout out to Jennifer Watts that she was. Oh, she's actually right here. Yeah, Trump. Everybody knows Jennifer Watts. If you guys are in
Of
the industry,
course.
everybody knows Jennifer Watts.
My
Um.
sister and music, we're best. We talk every day. I love it.
Oh.
I haven't messaged you back today because I've been super crazy. You already know.
So, do you? I was gonna ask you. Do you have a dance move, or do you have like a routine for, are you gonna try? I mean, the way I think about it is you should do a dance trend routine on TikTok.
That
I mean,
would
I'm
be
just
fun. And I actually, so like when I was barely figuring out how like TikTok, everybody try to do this choreography and a chance to win, like blah blah blah. Trend wrong because I did the choreography was pretty hard. It was pretty hard, so nobody did it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I should try it again, maybe with one of the. Yeah, You know what? Me and you were gonna work together on some ideas here. You're very good. You're very very. But that would be good. Doing a little dance trend to like baila este cumbión or like one of the cumbias on. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you, girl. Let's do it. If you start it, and then I'll see go with it, or I also love dancing. TDK knows that. For a while, me and TDK were at it. I'm calling myself the best from the West, and then every time we meet each other, we're like we always kind of went at dancing wise, like But I love dancing. I absolutely love dancing. I'm a dancer. I'm a dancer.
Yes.
Just FYI.
Too. I mean, it's just so
that. Yeah.
It's so great to dance. Like when you're a dancer and you love it, there's just nothing like it, right? It's just like it's awesome feeling. It's great.
Yeah. So I used to be in dance class or dance club in college. So yes, let me know. I got you. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make a Tejano trend.
We should. That's a really great idea. I love that.
I'm writing it down, so it's gonna happen.
You know what? Write it down too. I have my. Where's my pen though? My pen. Oh, there's my pen.
Chicken, but that's what. No, I wasn't. Okay, so we're about at that time. We're at an hour 37 minutes. So you better write it down because I'm gonna come back to you on to that idea. And I do want to give a great shout out to Leche, which couldn't be here tonight. So I did put the logos up here. She represents KLMO, and / her and I representing the Hano Nation, and together we make LNL, Che and LoKo. That's right. It's a merge. It's not a jump on. It's a merge. So we kind of merging FMA or FM internet / whatever. It's a merge. So yes,
cool.
That's what it is.
And I hope you feel, if you're watching, I hope you feel better. Sending you hugs and kisses next time.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's watching.
Okay, cool.
She's watching. I'll make sure I like, hey, watch it. So before we head out, is there? I will give you the last minute or whatever. But the last minute to say your goodbyes. But is there something that you really got to get off your chest, or really itching to say, or really just have to, like a project or your dance or whatever?
No, I think we covered everything. Just you guys, if you check out my song with Revo Live Band called Party All Night, I'll be dropping the single and the video. My next single by myself will be No Mas, and it's gonna be feels gonna be super hot. So watch out for that. I will be dropping the dates of all them in, and also the date of the fashion show for anybody that would like to come. So much. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you so much for having me for KLMO and for Tejano Nation. You guys have always supported me. I love you. And
Oh, I thought that was the cue, but I was gonna say now before you.
oh, here I'm like,
okay. You know, it's funny because everybody always says that. Everybody's like, "Hey, where did he go?"
like, you just disappeared. I'm there by myself.
Okay, so let me just give you the floor. Let me give you the last 30 seconds or minutes to say your goodbye.
All right, guys. I love you for tuning in, and it is amazing to be able to perform for you guys. Thank you for all the comments, all the support, all the shares. And I hope you all holiday. God bless you. I love you. Mwah.
Yay! That's right, guys. That was Magali Delarosa, the phenomenal, talented, amazing, fantastic, extraordinary, all the great words, Magali Delarosa. It was a lot of. She's amazing.
Thank
She's amazing.
you.
What music video do you want to head out with? I have a lot of yours, and I know I'm going to play one of my favorites, but. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, why don't we make it your...
Ooh, all right. Great. I obviously love Amor Barato. I love Bailando Matamoros. I love what was that? Was it a cumbia? There's a lot of them. I love a lot of them. Okay. Well, thank you. I in X-Ray, if you're listening, that way you could touch base and jump on his show on a Monday night. Thank you,
Yes,
Magali.
Yes, thank you.
It was a
Bye.
pleasure.
Yes,
Bye.
so much. Bye.
All right, guys. That was Magali Delarosa right there. So thank you for tuning in. Yes, I hope he does pick up on and get Magali on the show. I want to thank everybody out there. Don't forget to tune in to KLMO on Tuesday nights with Che. That is right. Hopefully she feels better. She's a little sick right now. And then don't forget to go check out Pika Plaza with Brenda Martinez with the sweet accessories, usually on the weekends, right as you walk in. And big thank you to Tejano Nation out there, the number one source for Tejano news right there, guys. And I also give a shout out to all the Tejano Nation crew out there. I got to see a few of them out there at Fanfare. It was an amazing group of people, amazing workers, and also the chairs part of it. So here we go before we head out. Thank you. And next week, we're going to have Mr. Eddie Jimenez from the Crazy Pimps, guys. That is right. Mr. Eddie Jimenez from the Crazy Pimps is going to be a live show with 3-time winner, TMA winner, Mr. Eddie Jimenez. Catch you later. Stay loco, everybody. And don't forget to go to Memorial Bash. Right, Victoria, Texas.
Me ha costado caro tu desprecio, me ha costado Sin tu neno